What's up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. With me in the mayhem out this week, I'm of course doing my reviews for the past Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. So, of course, here's my review for the last anime film that got released today in the TMT lore, and that's, of course, 2007's TMNT. This was, of course, a pure animated superhero film directed by Kevin Munroe, who also directed the terrible Ratchet Clank movie from 2016. Oh, God, that was terrible. And also featured a really good voice talent. So you had the likes of Chris Evans as Casey Jones, Sarah Michelle Gellar as the voice of April O'Neil. You had the character. You had Mako, who voiced the role of Splinter. We even had Kevin Smith was also in this. Patrick Stewart, Lawrence Fishburne was the narrator. The voice of Turtles was, of course, Nolan North as the voice of Raphael, James Arnold Taylor as Leonardo, Mikey Kelly as Michelangelo, and Michelle Whitfield as Donatello. And you know what? This is not really a great film or anything. It's actually not a bad film. I mean, it definitely has a really cool lore to it. I like the animation style. This movie definitely, brought back pretty much brought back what made the original '90s one so great. Definitely, there was lots of connections to the '90s version, which was really cool. And this was actually like the first like Diaco TMNT movie since Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 back in 1993. So you know between this and in between this and part 3, you know there wasn't really hardly any TMNT like Diaco films for a while. And of course, I really quite like the Chris Evans as a voice of Case Jones. I really liked this like interaction with with the turtles. He was definitely more of a grown up Case Jones, which I thought was really cool. I mean, if you guys don't know much about the story for the 2007 version, you have Splinter voiced by Mako, who's the rat sensei who senses something amiss in New York City, and he of course have like, and of course you have Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo have grown apart since their last adventure, and the teenage Terrapins must somehow like renew and strengthen their bond if they have any hope to defeating the evil industrialist army of ancient monsters here. I mean, you don't really have like there's not really many really cool other characters. Like you actually do have Z Zhang who voices Kara, who is the show's former second command and leader of the Foot Clan. Of course, seeing Shredder and this was pretty fun to watch. I mean, it's definitely has its moments. The animation is definitely really fun. I mean, this movie is not like okay, it is a little forgettable, but it's actually very underrated in my opinion. Like I feel like not many people really talk about this as much, but I thought it was a really a decent anime flick. Far better than Part Three of the live action TM, Part Three of TMNT. So that's really cool. But not a bad film in my opinion. So if you guys never really seen the 2007 version, I guess you said this was like the last Diacro animated TMNT film since, of course, the new one that we're getting. So there's that. But let me leave you guys. Have you ever watched 2007's TMNT? If so, what's up? We fan it? We're not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Where to rank in your list of the TMNT films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry signing out.